Yeah, Elgato is selling chairs now. Was not on my radar, but here we are. And I kinda like it.
I spend hours sitting at my desk, writing, jumping on video calls with clients, answering emails, and recently I've even started journaling more than ever. Over the years, I've realized just how important is a good chair, especially now as a new dad getting closer to 40 years old than 30 years old. I've always seen money spent on a chair as an investment in my health, back when I upgraded from a gaming chair to a proper ergonomic one that cost over $1,000. I think it was one of the best decisions I ever made for my back.
I don't regret investing so much in a chair, but the question is always there. Could I have spent less?
Hey, it's me, Luca. I'm Italian, I'm a video maker based in Scotland, and I've been testing this chair, this Embrace, for about a month now as my main desk chair, and I've got a pretty clear idea of its quality, comfort and features. So I can finally share my feedback after a month, what's good, what's not, and where it really stands in a crowded market full of competitors that promise a lot but don't always deliver.
And I'm not trying to flex anything, but I had the Herman Miller for the past 2 years, and I think I have a pretty good idea, or a good sense of what a premium chair should be.
A premium chair, for example, comes in a packaging that makes the setting up easy, keeps everything safe, and it's safe also for the environment. Herman Miller actually ships their chairs fully assembled, which is crazy. You literally pull them out of the box ready to go. With the launch of Embrace, Elgato has done a great job. Anyway, what you get is a well-built chair with heavy metal wheels and structure on the base, a quick 4-step setup, and eco-friendly packaging that's designed to guide you through the assembly process as you unbox it, basically.
And the wheel glide is pretty much the same if I compare the Herman Miller and the Embrace. And the thing is, like, if you compare this type of chair with an IKEA cheap version, the issue here is both practical, because you don't want to drag a chair instead of gliding smoothly on the floor, and financial, because you ruin your floor. And as you can see, you have a lumbar support on the back. You can control, it's pretty nice, but to be honest, in my experience, if a chair is well made, you don't really need to tighten this a lot. It's quite nice out of the box. Also, the mesh wraps you really well, and you can control quite nicely how it fits. So yeah, approved. And I don't like the fact that a lot of companies are trying to leverage the lumbar support to sell chairs. Usually when I see chairs that they're leveraging a lot of like the thing with the lumbar support, I feel like it's something that's like cheap. I feel it's cheap. I don't know. I don't know you, but it's okay, maybe just me. For context, I'm 6'1" and roughly 200 pounds, and this chair is pretty nice. It hugs me really nicely. One thing I've noticed, maybe the back is a bit wider than normal, so I think it's like roughly like the Heron from Herman Miller. I feel as well that when you have a smaller frame, like say my wife, she's like 5'1", and roughly 145 pounds. And the thing is, like, it looks big. It looks big. And also the headrest is coming up, and it's something that I don't really like if I need to make videos on camera, because you really see this and it's very distracting in my opinion. But yeah, apart from that, it's like a nice mesh backrest. A problem I have in the past with gaming chairs and so-called ergonomic chairs is that they are just not designed for taller or heavier people. Sure, I could sit in them, but the structure basically forced me to hunch over the desk, and I don't feel really nice about it, and my back as well is complaining.
Switching to the Embody completely solved that problem for 2 reasons. One, proper posture. Your legs should always be at 90 degrees angle with the seat and the floor. If the chair is too small and doesn't raise high enough, you're basically asking for posture issues.
You have to have the control to adjust the seat, so like this. Because if you're tall, like me, if you have a seat like this, it's not ideal. So it's too short. So with this chair, you just need to push this button here on your left and you can control it. So it's nice, it's wide, it's comfortable. I love it. And I kind of prefer the Embrace over the Herman Miller because the Herman Miller is too just focused on the design of the seat and it's not very easy just to adjust quick enough. It is not quick enough. You have to adjust it. Yeah, you don't have to just adjust it so much, but with the Herman Miller you have this problem where sometimes if you push like your calf into the seat, it goes back, so you have to pull it out. No, not the best. Like the Embrace here is much better in my opinion.
Here's the basic rule, okay? Make sure your chair leaves about an inch width between the seat and the back of your knee.
The seat, to be honest, it's really like a memory foamy vibe, like the feeling. And one thing I've noticed that it's not too soft, not too firm. It's just like the midway when you can really stay there for hours. A lot of hours. I spent probably like 10 hours one day. Not ideal for my well-being, but yeah. One thing I need to point out are the armrests. I much prefer the Embrace armrest over the Herman Miller Embody.
On the Embrace from Elgato, you get a pretty deluxe adjustment system, 2 lateral positions, narrow and wide, 5 depth levels and 2 rotation levels. Basically, it can fit any body type. The armrest padding is spot on, and honestly, in terms of comfort, it's hard to tell the difference between this chair and a chair that costs basically 3 times more.
And one thing I need to point out about the Herman Miller that is very squeaky. Back to the backrest, it's pretty nice, mesh made, and you have some play, so you can control in 5 steps how much you want to just lay down. And it's something I don't really use so much, but if you are one of the people that are just like stretching on the chair like this, it can be very useful, and you can go down quite a bit, to be honest. If I go down the maximum, it's like, yeah, it's not bad.
A personal quick note on the headrest, it looks nice, but I'm not really a fan of headrests in general. First, because I'm often on camera with this channel and others in Italian as well. These chairs don't fit the purpose, and I don't like having it show up and mess with the shot. Second, I almost never rest my head there anyway. That said, this one is really well made, same mesh and art plastic as the rest of the chair, super precise adjustments, nothing to complain about it.
I really like the branding, the comfort, and also the build. How it's built, how you can set it up, it's pretty quick. I like the mesh because I hate fake leather, because in summer it's just a mess, too sweaty. I don't really never liked it. So to be honest, I think every bit of this chair tick the boxes. For me, at least. Here you can find 2 other products that Elgato launched this week. If you don't see the videos, it's because they are not online yet. So please subscribe and just like the video if you want. You can support this Italian creator living in Scotland and talking with trying to get a better accent in English. So yeah, thank you very much for watching this video. I really appreciate you being here at this very end, at this very point. Catch you soon.